My name is Scott Meyer. I'm the CEO and founder of Better Advertising, which is a new type of company. We're a trusted intermediary between advertisers, consumers, and all the people in between that they count on to deliver ads to consumers. Agencies, exchanges, networks. And we came into existence because now's a very interesting time in our industry. Randy Rothenberg talked last night about these forces that are arraying to try to possibly, quote, destroy the industry. What that means is that there's a lot of pressure coming from Congress and the FTC and consumer advocates for our industry to do a lot better at being more transparent with how consumer data is collected and used for online ad targeting. So what Better Advertising came into existence to do is to take the very impressive self-regulatory program that was put together by this coalition of the IAB, the ANA, the 4As, the DMA, and the Better Business Bureau, and provide a technology solution that the associations can use to monitor and report on how the industry is doing generally, and also to investigate episodes of non-compliance. And with that comes a platform that we sell to advertisers, agencies, and networks so that they can give full disclosure and be completely transparent with consumers, and also track their compliance and prove that they do what they say. And that's the real key thing for self-regulation to work. It's not enough just to say what you do. I think what the industry is coming together around is that you have to be able to prove that you do what you say. The stakes are high because the future of our industry relies on data. Data, and many folks have said, is the new creative. And if you can build a trusted relationship where consumers understand how data is being collected and how it's used, we think that we can, as an industry, you can build a lot of consumer trust, and ultimately, that's going to deliver much higher ROI for brands. We know for a fact that when companies are more transparent in their disclosure, that consumers tend to opt out less, not more. It may not be completely obvious at first, but if you just tell customers exactly what you're doing in terms of collecting the data and how you're using it, they will trust you more, they will engage more with your brand, and actually it will improve your brand perception by elevating the level of trust. So we think that by doing this, we can enable more dollars to come into the online ad market, because right now we know there are a lot of dollars that don't make it to the online ad business because of privacy concerns at either the agency to the advertiser level, or even inside of the advertiser between the marketing group and the privacy and general counsel's area. So we think by streamlining all of that, building trust, you can bring a lot more dollars to online advertising and ultimately generate more revenue for the advertisers who keep so much content on the internet ad-supported and free. It's an exciting time because as an industry, we're maturing. Any industry, as they go through this maturation process, has a compliance mechanism in some form so that business partners and consumers know exactly what they're getting. And by building more trust between these business partners, we're really confident that the industry will continue to grow at rates that I think we all hope and know that this industry can deliver. If you look forward, let's say to later this year, 2010, I think you'll see a much richer web experience on the consumer side. In ads that use data to target, you'll see an icon, and behind that icon, and we believe that a lot of those icons will be powered by Better Advertising, you'll have full disclosure about all the companies that brought you that ad. We also acquired a company called Ghostery, which is a free, right now, Firefox-only extension, which we're extending to Chrome and IE shortly. Over 2 million people have downloaded it, and it shows you every script-based web bug that is tracking you on now 4.9 million websites. So it gives your average person a tremendous amount of visibility into many of the companies that are tracking them and collecting data for advertising purposes, and enables you to click through and find out more about those companies, as well as block them either on an individual or a group basis. So going forward, we're very excited about being able to match up much greater consumer control through Ghostery in terms of transparency to who's collecting data, and then also transparency through the icon and the data that comes behind that on behavioral ads in terms of how data is getting used. And so by matching up data collection and data use and making the whole thing transparent, it's going to be a much cooler web experience for consumers, and we think that that will create a much more trusted environment for advertisers to spend money.